everybody's a mechanech. In other words, anything you're going to learn in yeshiva, anything that you grow in, inevitably, either consciously or subconsciously, you're going to affect your children. And if you're a teacher, you'll affect your talmidim. And in turn, they're going to be affecting other people.
I feel that working in the yeshiva is a very big zchut for us. Me particularly, I feel that we're combining Am Yisrael, Torah Yisrael, and Eretz Yisrael all in one.
My father is a musmach of Rav Soloveitchik. He persuaded my brother to go to Gush 2 years before me, my brother Shalom. And when my turn came, I was very, very hesitant. My father sat me down, because in those days, children listened to their parents. And he said to me, look, at the helm of the yeshivas, Rav Amital, Rav Lichtenstein, two Gedolim, you're not going to get a chance to go to a different, to have that opportunity to learn under such people. He said, go for Elzman, and if it doesn't work for you, I'll get you into whatever other yeshiva you want to go to. And maybe it's to my credit that within a week or two of being in the yeshiva, I was completely won over by the type of boy that was there, the deep, true Yirat Shamayim that was there, the Derech Limud, the Ramim, and it was just, you know, a love story that continued on to this very day.
What I learned from Rav Mordechai is the value of authenticity in Avodas Hashem. There's no putting on shows, there's no manipulation. There's commitment to Talmud Torah, there's commitment to davening, there's commitment to chesed, there's commitment to his talmidim. People see that and they want to be that way.
אצלו כל דבר זה פדנטי, מדויק, להפליא. וכמו שהידיים שלו מדייקות בעבודה, כך הוא עושה גם בעבודה החינוכית שלו.
That example of always being there, always following through is something that is just so rare and so inspiring.
He doesn't take you to the windows of the yeshiva of Pompadisa. He takes you into the yeshiva, he makes you sit in the front row, and then makes you challenge Shmuel in his dayah.
בקשר האישי שלו עם תלמידים, זה שהוא דואג להם לכל פרט ופרט. אני חושב שאם תלמידים מקבלים באמת את הקרבה, את החום שלו, ומקבלים את הסדר שלו, זה הסיכוי הכי טוב שבעזרת השם גם כשהם הולכים אחר כך לכל מיני חזיתות, לכל מיני מקומות, הם נמצאים יחד איתו.
It was a very special feeling for me to have my own son in yeshiva. I told him right away that don't worry, I'm not going to look at him at lunch or, you know, or bother him during the day and things like that. But his personality was such it didn't bother me. He was happy to be in the same place where his mother works and where his father works. So it was very special for me to actually see him among these talmidim in the yeshiva.
There are now 30, 40, 50 guys like me in this yeshiva who all want to be like Rav Mordechai Friedman, and if they can't be like him, they certainly don't want to disappoint him. When you think about that number and you multiply it by 20, 25 years, that Rav Mordechai's been doing this despite the fact that he doesn't look like he ages ever, it's a staggering contribution to chinuch.
And I guess my chazon, I guess something that I picture in my mind, is the endless amount of people that everybody could affect. Go one generation, 2 generations, 3 generations forward, and it just exponentially expands. And you're affecting a person. You might never ever get to see it, but it's there.
When you walk in, Mrs. Friedman always asks you how you're doing. She greets you with a smile before asking anything, and you get the feeling that they really care about you and that you're talmidim as well.
I would say the first thing that connects a talmidim to her is what connected me to her. The first time I laid eyes on her was her smile. She wins people over with her smile. And I think it's definitely true with the talmidim. They feel it right away, both in the yeshiva and when they come to the home.
One of the things that Debbie is always very helpful with is making the guys feel comfortable and feel cared for.
And then once they get into Mordechai and Debbie's home, they're part of the family. They bring their siblings over when they come to visit. They bring their girlfriends over, their fiancés. Eventually, the whole family comes over, kids and all, and they all feel at home.
You have always shown dedication and responsibility in everything you have done. I would like to wish you and your dear husband, Rav Mordechai, the best of health, success, and happiness and may you continue your work for the benefit and the good name of the yeshiva.
בעזרת השם, עד 120 אין שום דבר שיעצור אותו. המשימה הזאת של השליחות, של עבודת השם, תמיד תדריך אותו, תמיד תוביל אותו, וכמו שאנחנו רואים, בעזרת השם אני מקווה שגם לאורך שנים, באותם רמה של הצלחה, אם לא למעלה מכך.
For me, it blew my mind when this young man from Australia, came to the Beis Medrash and told me who his father was. I said, like, wait a second, he was in my shir. It seemed like yesterday. How could he be your father? And that was really a very, very special moment.
I have tremendous hakarat tov to the yeshiva. I feel that it's an amazing environment to raise your children and to give back some of the feelings that I have for all that I've gotten from the yeshiva, all that we've gotten is wonderful.